Doesn't overthinking just suck? It's crazy, right? We really have our minds set out to do something, and then the overthinking could just come in and wreck all of our plans. It's like we supposed to be over here executing, maybe in the gym, or maybe even if it's like on this content thing, whatever it is that you have a goal for in your mind. You told yourself you was gonna do it, but yet when it comes down to execution time, you're still thinking, and that's one of the problems that I really had to get over. Like I really had to learn for myself not to think in execution mode. Like all the thinking is supposed to be done in the planning process. You think beforehand so that when it's time to act, you can just be moving and not wasting energy on thinking about what's the next move. Because that little thought, like, oh, what do I do next? That's taking you out of flow. You plan the flow before you start, and then you literally work until you're done. If you don't finish, then you stay in flow for that day, or at least for the allotted time that you tell yourself that you're going to work. Yeah, overthinking it really can just, keep you from whatever desired reality that you want to get to. I call it productive procrastination. And I feel like I'm one of the most talented people with it. So I'm not judging you. Man, the amount of times where I have finessed myself into action, thinking that that action, thinking on one level that that action will take me where I want to be, but then knowing on a deeper level that I'm just, I'm bullshitting. Like I'm not really. What are you doing, Bradley? I'm around here door dashing. That was supposed to be just supplemental income, for gas and trees and stuff like that. And somehow I allowed my life to shift into what would be considered crazy from some people's point of view, but I made DoorDash like the whole income. And it's like, Bradley, what are you doing? You know that's not sustainable. But I'm moving though. I'm in motion. I'm not just sitting at the crib with my dick in my hand. You feel me? Action. I'm actually moving towards something. Even though it's not what I told myself that I was going to move towards, it's still action. That's why I call it productive procrastination. You know you're procrastinating, but your emotions, so you're telling yourself it's okay. But and it's like the people around you probably know too, because even if they don't consciously know, you're subconsciously giving off you're giving off an energy that you're not being your full self. You're not really doing what you can be doing out here, and people could really tell when you start bullshitting them. You feel me? So that's the productive procrastination. And then what this also does, the overthinking, it keeps your goals at bay. Like it just always makes things seem like they have to be so distant and so far off. You don't realize that a lot of the goals that you have, if you just knock off the hardest thing on your to-do list, they'll start getting closer and closer, but you are visualizing yourself being in your new car as a next year, 5 years from now game plan when it doesn't have to be that deep. You're making it that. There are no restrictions in this world. The only limitations that are placed on you, you're doing the placing. You dig what I'm saying? It's coming from somewhere in your mind. You need to figure out what in your mind, what traumatic event from the past, what is it that's making your mind just feel like this isn't possible for me right now. This is maybe in the future, but not right now. This isn't doable for me right now. Something in your past triggered that because I promise you, it's somebody in the world who has your goal and who's gonna get it done like now. Somebody who had your goal in the past who's living out your desired reality as you speak, as I speak, as we speak. They got your dream girl right now in a penthouse, going crazy. Or if you're a woman listening to this, they're living your dream life. I don't know what your dream life might be, but they're living it because they weren't afraid to be like, all this overthinking isn't taking me anywhere. I need to put some action behind it. And it's like you really just gotta focus on the power of now. And now there's so many things that could be done, but we choose to just focus on the negativity. We focus on what's going left, not knowing that where attention goes, energy flows. So the things that you focus on are automatically going to multiply in this reality. That's what's going on. All the bad things that's going on in your life that you can't seem to get a grip on, quit focusing on them. Start focusing on the good in life. This is why people tell you to be grateful for things. Start off the mornings listing things that you have gratitude for. It's a real thing. Like you're training that muscle to not bitch. There's a part of you that just wants to complain about everything. You're just training that little part of you to not do that. Hey, life's way bigger than that small situation that you keep focusing on. You don't gotta just pay attention to that, bro. Life is way bigger than that. Like, imagine life is the vast blue sky, and one of your problems is a cloud. You know how small a cloud is in the sky? But you're gonna continue looking at this one cloud, and you won't let yourself see the rest of the sky because you're looking at this cloud. It sounds silly from that point of view, doesn't it? But it's reality, and we do it so often. We overthink things, and we just make mental monsters out of things that really are small, as long as you stay in the present moment. That's the power of now. You're bigger than a lot of the things that you feel like is bigger than you, but you gotta be in the moment. You gotta be in the now. You gotta take action. That's the only way you can actually move things in the direction that you want them in. You see what I'm saying? So, to wrap it all up, overthinking leads to productive procrastination, which is going to lead to you delaying your goals longer than they needed to be delayed. There's no guarantee when this is going to come. Like, even if you was to start today, you don't know if you'll get what you want next week, a month from now, a year from now. So the fact that you're procrastinating on just the doing part, and you don't even know if that's going to benefit you, man, doesn't that just keep you in the dark? Like, aren't you just like in limbo? That's how I was feeling. You want to act. Just some sort of action towards whatever goal it is that you have in your mind. Act towards it and readjust later. Like even this video right here. I'm just going to post it. You feel me? I might chop it up a little bit, but I ain't finna be no retakes and all that. You feel me? I'm about to post this video. And then tomorrow we back at it with another one. And then the next day after that, like this is how we coming right now. We on a new, you feel me? We're moving. We're shifting. It's a new momentum. It's a new wave that we're on. So if you'd like to be a part of the wave, you can go ahead and subscribe to the content right now. You feel me? You don't gotta ignore what I just said. You can go subscribe, like I said. I know you ain't go click it when I just said it. Go subscribe. You know, fuck with me. Get them people to understand that I got something that you and others might want to see. Feel me? Subscribe, like, share, do all of that. Make it so that I could, be seen on this motherfucker. This man tripping next to me. But it's Brad, and this is LGTM. You feel me? Let's get this money. Where we focus on getting your mind right so that you can get this money and take care of your family. That's really all we want to do. That's really all that niggas want to do at the end of the day. Be able to get this money, have a clear mind, clear head, and take care of their family. And that's what we doing. It's Brad.